So apparently, if I don't stop talking about negative time, they're not gonna pay me. This is bullshit because I already signed the contract, but because it's in reverse, I haven't got there yet. It's all some legalese jargon bullshit. It's just the man fucking you in reverse. He's not. He's like fucking you backwards. You know what I mean? Instead of like fucking you in the front, he's just bumping his ass into you violently, which doesn't work. It doesn't, but they like it. So it's backwards time. Who knows, man? Don't knock it till you try it. You might actually like it. It's not terrible. It makes you mashes your beanbag between. You know what I mean? It's just does it have to be so hard? Is what I'm saying. Because it's in reverse, so it's like double the power. It's fucked up, man. But yeah, I'm supposed to stop talking about negative time because you guys aren't supposed to know about it. So, you need to come kill me or something, you know. You have to get like a reverse bullet, like in Tenet or something, you know. I mean, it's oh fuck. They could, couldn't they? Son of a bitch. All right, so we're not gonna talk about negative time anymore. All right. So like when you're trying to develop your own style and stuff, like people are always like asking, you know, we got millions of viewers across the universe, and so I'm getting fan mail in my PO box. It's like crammed every day. The mail guy is just like I go out there and he just starts throwing it at me. It's fucking crazy, dude. I got rooms back there just stacked. All the same question. How do I know when I change a chord? I'm like, God damn, there can't be that many people trying to figure out how to change a chord, right? And I usually write back to each and every single one of them a personalized note saying, you'll feel it in your soul, in your heart, Jim, or Tammy, or whoever it is. You know, you'll feel it, and you'll know. It's kind of like when you're playing guitar solo, how you know then. You can imagine the mail that I got after that shit. I didn't think that one all the way through. If I'd been reverse time, I mean, if I had not, you know. So, but no, no. Um, well, then how the fuck do I find out what notes to play then, jackass? And I'm like, yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Fuck. Yeah, it's kind of like the founding word with a definition. You know what I mean? Swim? You know, it's like when you get in the water and you swim. You know what I mean? No. When you're swimming, like when you go swimming down you know what I mean? No, I don't. That's what I'm asking you what it means to swim. Someone who isn't me. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm a juggie too, so that makes more sense. So, so, um, Inspector Gadget, um, just kind of, you know, as I was saying with like the interval things, just find out what sounds good to your ear. Fuck whatever sounds good to anybody else. Who cares? Especially if you're just sitting by, you know, playing by yourself. Again, it's like what kind of artist do you want to be? If you want to be an artist creating, then um, who cares what anybody else thinks? Picasso, do you think he gave a shit what anybody thought about his cubism? He'd already done his stuff that he proved who he was. That, you know, to them, if he came out with that first off, they probably would to get the fuck out of here. But after he proved that he can do a matador and still lives and shit like that, and like, okay, well, what can you do that's yours? You always have to prove yourself. You know what I mean? If you just came out with cubism, like, get the fuck out of here, dude. This is garbage. You're gonna do this because you can't. Oh, you can paint? Okay, well, it's fucking brilliant then. I guarantee you, it looks like something my kid would do. Oh, that's your Matador there? Yeah. Oh, so you can paint. Oh! Oh, the color and contrast that you're using is brilliant! It was just something that your fucking kid would have drawn. The Beatles before they could do their experimental stuff. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Shake it up, baby, now. Before they could do Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Yellow Submarine. They've been told to fuck off. Yellow what? You know how fast they would get bombed? Shut the fuck up. Sharks and whales. Everybody would see that fucking thing coming. You want to die? In a yellow submarine? That's what you'd be doing there, Ringo. Oh, you guys are really good? Just kind of catch it too. Yeah, we do. Kind of all do them with the yellow submarine, don't we? Somewhere. If nothing else, when you're singing the song. We do. We all live in the yellow submarine. Because it's not about the violence, it's about the peace mission. You're not down there to hurt anybody. That's why you would get blown up, because your ship is made of love, and that's why it's yellow. The color of a coward, because scared, it's the way you should be when you're in love, because I feel it now, I understand it now. You wouldn't get blown up. You live forever. So, yeah, just, what kind of artist do you want to be? And they'll determine what direction you should go. If you want to be like a cover artist, then you should find out which musicians you like the most and learn their style very well. You know what I mean? And emulate as much as possible, because when people go see like cover stuff, they want to see like how close you can get to the original. Like, holy fuck! I mean dude, you sound like Axl Rose, you sound like fucking this, you sound like so and so, and you sound like these 4 different musicians. How the fuck did you make your voice sound like Scott Weiland, Axl Rose? Mm-hmm. We gotta do this again. Yeah. There's a lot of demand for that kind of stuff. Because people love songs that they already know. They're less likely inclined to give even 5 minutes to a band they don't know. Like, at all. Unless they're going to the bar and like, I don't want to go to the bar, and it's like a $5 cover, and like, yeah, fuck it, $5. Whatever, whatever. And if they don't like it, they're bailing the fuck out. It's only $5. But you bet your ass if they like it, they're gonna be like, you should have seen this fucking band last night, dude. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, man. And they're local, but they should be. That's what happened with Seed when they were playing. And the thing that sucks, I hate when people like tell me how great something is. Like, I don't mind like when one person I trust says it. I'm like, cool, I'll check it out. When like 2 or 3 more people come up and tell me how great it is, I'm like, fuck, it sucks. It always does, without fail, man. If more than like 2 people fucking come up and tell me how great something is, or if like one person tells me how great it is, and I have to like, someone's like, man, I just saw that fucking movie. And like, yeah? I'm like, yeah. Was it good? Oh, fuck yeah. Then I know it's good, But like a third person, like, dude, you gotta see that movie. And 4th person, you gotta see this movie. Like, it's gonna suck dick. It's gonna be so fucking terrible. Fuck, I had high hopes for that too. And then I watched it, like, yep, it sucks dick. Very, very predictable. Very predictable, man. But if you're gonna be an artist, then learn your instrument. And that doesn't mean learn Learn it as proficiently as needed to get your job done. If you just you're trying to start a band, you're more of a singer, learn enough chords to make your own music underneath. Why not? If nothing else, you can be a rhythm guitarist while the lead singer, I mean, you wouldn't have to get a rhythm guitarist or hire someone else in the band. Plus, a singer's not always singing. Wouldn't it be great after you finish singing rather than dancing around doing goofy shit? You just kind of put your head down, start fucking just jamming chords. Even in drop D, where it's just one finger, you're adding more to the sound. He's going off on a solo. You don't look like goofy running around from speaker to speaker, having to Mick Jagger chicken wings. You don't have to do none of that shit, man. Like Chris Cornell, he just kind of fucking, because he's so fucking tall, just stand like wide-legged as shit and just, while Kim Thile's over there, fucking tearing shit up. Thale, I'm not sure. Great fucking band. Soundgarden's such a great fucking band. But you should be able to like get the sound that you hear out of your instrument while not expecting to get the sound immediately. You should have enough proficiency that, you know, it doesn't take forever to find it, but you also open yourself up to the possibility of messing up. So I hear dun 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 dun. If I fucking can't find it, there's a chance I'm gonna stumble across a chord that actually fits better. If it was to drop D. I don't know if you guys can hear that. No, probably not. Oh, the amp's not even on. It doesn't really matter. But, dim out. Oh, you're already up, and that's why I can fucking stupid sometimes. Power on. Or is it power already on? Sounds like I'm going to. What the fridge? Oh, duh. What kind of instrument should you get? Strat, Les Paul, custom job. I would say whatever you're gonna get, you should probably check out the different players that you like, because you'll find that this sound right here, this is a Jimi Hendrix kind of sweet sound. It's gonna be more than likely a Fender style. Single coil. Pacificas are really good at getting a good Fender sound. They're really good. I love Pacificas. Yamaha. What am I doing down there? I need to go to a clean channel here. Tune a little bit, are we? Okay, so if you're an acoustic player, of course you don't need an amp at all. If you're electric player, you can get lots of free amps from like all kinds of places. Amplitude, CS has a bunch of free stuff. It just added a bunch more. There's AudioSalt has Mixbox, not Mixbox. They have Mixbox is free. Mixlocker, and then Amp Locker is also free. So yeah, the good thing about having an amp simulator is that most all of them come with a tuner. There you go. And then when you're tuning, you want to get as close to that center as you possibly can. So I can get a little bit more, but I mean, this one's very fickle, so I don't want to do too much. You want to give it different variations of attack, because I mean, see how hard you hit it. It depends on. See how hard it went because it bends the string when you hit it hard. Fucking G string. Probably think the G string underwear is named after like how thin the G string is. No, it's because the fucking G string is always a pain in the ass. You know, don't worry about how I know. But I do on my own time. This is not Let's Rock, and you're not paying for these, so you can just go ahead and keep your judgment at the door. We all welcome all types and denominations here. That weather change really fucked my brand new strings. This is actually the one that you tend to use to, let me see if I can pull it up. Guitar Rig 5. This one has a much better tuner to me. And this one I usually intonate my guitar to, so this is probably best that you use the guitar you intonate your guitar to. Lots of videos on how to intonate your guitar online. That's how you run a tuner. You keep adjusting the string. You find where the string's going to the nut. Past the nut to the tuning keys, and just turn it until it. So watch. If it's lower, that's a D. You want it to be an E. Just keep turning it to the. Tightens up, and there you go. There's your E. Pretty close. What's really cool is what I can do is if I have a riff, I can always go ahead and see which one is this. That's not it. This is tempo. Or is it metronome? So I'll get. Is that going through it all? I think it's going through. But I'll get a metronome going, and it gets that doot 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 doot, and I'll hit the fucking record right here and just. Yeah, and that's not a thing. I'm just making up shit, and it's stupid, but. And so what'll happen is it'll come through and record just the raw track without any amps or anything like that on it, because it goes before the thing. So when it plays back, it's just very clean. It has no effects on it whatsoever. It sounds more like. See if I can get this to do it. There's probably a power off on this. Actually, yeah, there is, isn't there? But let's do this real quick. The thing is with these, if I had amps on stuff, it could sound like. It's just hard to be like. If I'm using a weird chord, Yeah, I just grab some weird chord and it works out, which often I do. I'll just grab like that was that's it. If I forget that riff, this is with the dry one. I've got I can actually hear each note. And if it's a weird enough chord at the end, I'll do something like to let me know there's a weird chord. I'll play at the end. I'll do like I mean, play through all the different notes that are in this, and so I can play it back later on. Like, oh yeah, I remember the position for that because this I'll be trying to do it like in a lower position, will not fucking work out. I'm like, why the fuck won't this E? Oh, that's right, because it's gonna be up here. Yeah, I mean, I'll find the notes. Weird shit like that. Whatever I come up with, and I can just find it right there. So if you have a way to store your riffs, um, Mike's been known to call it riff farming. I dig that. I dig that term. But basically, I mean, whatever you're doing, you're kind of goofing off, and not even just goofing off, but you just, yeah, wanking around. You're just playing shit, and you might have like a riff that's really dope, and you can't remember even how it went because you might. Well, what I mean? If you had a riff that was cool, and if you were recording it the whole time, just try and keep finding it. You can't find it. Just play it back, and then you just play it. I mean, this one even has like the way you can slow the tempo down. There it is. You know, and if you need to change it, yeah. So I don't know, man. 28 minutes. I'm not quite, done or anything like that, but I don't know exactly what else to. We're about ready to rock, man. Congratulations. Hey, dude, what's going on? Really? At all? It's not coming through at all? I got going through mic line 1, too. Hopefully that fixed it out. Still no joy, huh? I'm gonna have to end this one out and see if I can fix it. I don't know what's going on. I can see the meters peaking. I can hear it in my headphones. It's louder than my speaking in my headphones. I don't know how it's not. What the hell is going on, man? That's fucking weird. Alright, well, in that case, I'm definitely gonna shut it down and see what the hell's going on and try and figure out if I can get this back up and running. Because apparently my computer wants to be a turd. Nothing from the plugin. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop it out of OBS completely, and maybe I can just open it up right here. That'd be cool. Let's go ahead and try and shut it down. Filters first off. Let's remove that. Amp. Remove. Yes. Close, and then we'll try and pull up amplitude down here. Come on, come on, come on. Millions of people watching right now, and we're on. Come on, you're making an ass of me. What are you doing? My ass is on the line here. Fun. Any better? Man, Hot Pocket. Doesn't look like it's coming all the way out though. Oh, seriously, still nothing. That's crazy. Um, it looks like it's coming through quiet on my end. Let me see if I can add a filter to make this one. In this case, mic 1, 2, cancel. Let's try the filters and put a compression on there. That off. Oh no, I need probably 1, 2, put a comp on there. Not you. VST2 plugin. Sorry. Trying my best to get something going here. ADAM won't work. Now I'm trying to find a compressor. Thank you for telling me, man. I didn't know. I thought it was working. It looks like it's working fine on my side. Come on, give me a compressor. Big Al. Use this one. It's only in solo. Alright, so it's still doing that. Okay, let me check the outputs then. File. Output, Studio Azio, line 1, line 2. And that's going this right here. It's only coming out left over on there. I'm just going to have to reboot, man. Alright, let me try and get this set up and no, I don't want to say that. That should be just a direct. Still on going left. This shit is going on here. Is it pan left or something? Oh, I see what's going on. Dude, I fucking, Alright, so, give me just 1 second here. I figured out what the fuck is my stupid problem. This one doesn't want to get the right fucking setup. I'm terribly sorry about that. intro was probably just my strings just vibrating from the EBO rather than actually hearing the guitar going. I want a do-over. Not fair, not fair. Don't have a pan or anything like that? Or what kind of you got here? Oh, ping pong. Reverse pong? That'd be interesting. Ping pong. Alright, let's see about... Nah, not that. Is the mic cut also? Tried to turn it off so I could get more, make sure that the guitar is actually working. Alright, so now I got my wall going. Hopefully voice is going through also. I wouldn't be all surprised. It's like, nah, you're muted now, bro. Only one thing can work at a time. You know how we do this. What the hell? Why ain't it working now? It's not learning, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Just be a jerk then. So I get no respect, man. MIDI. USB 2.0. Still. Okay. Okay. Why would you work? I just changed the wall pill. Why would you want to work for me? I mean, we just had it going a second ago. Maybe I'll put the contour back on. Maybe that contour wants to work for me. Because you're a jerk, sir. You, sir, are a jerk. You, sir, are a jerk. I don't appreciate your shenaniganery. Yeah, they're trying to get on the. Yeah, I hear you. It's always sucky time when everybody decides to get on the. Yeah, if you're on cable, I mean, if you're on like a DSL, you have your own dedicated line. But if you're on cable, you share the. It's like a big pot that you share. Like you might be getting 300 meg download. Actually, I do get 300 meg download, but it's not necessarily just dedicated to you. It's your area. So if there's a lot of people streaming, you're not gonna get quite the 300 megs. But I made sure to get like the highest plan they have. So I mean, I'm gonna be streaming video. I'm possibly like when we're jamming out. When we're jamming out Jam Kazam, I'll be able to host from back here in the back studio. That's pretty cool. Or out there in the living room once I get that studio set up. So. How do I get out of that? No, I don't want to, but there we go. Was that so hard? Where the fuck is Slash? Am I just not seeing it? And there's Seymour. Slash should have some packs. Collection. LA Rockers, probably him. Yeah, it is. Son of a dookie stain. I think because the guitar is so vocal of an instrument, people picture like the high notes must be hard to play. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause if I was gonna sing that, it'd be fucking hard. But no, it's not as hard on the guitar. I just need to brighten that up a little bit. I want more of a chainsaw sound. One thing I can say, definitely, I don't know what kind of style you're gonna play or whatever, but you definitely need to practice. You know, even if it's just noodling around and fucking around and whatever, you're gonna have to practice because you gotta move your fingers somewhere. Even if you're playing in D, it's not like, I mean, it's that's the whole movement is just not a normal thing for you to do. So you're gonna have to learn. Even if you just do one bar and you don't move in your fingers, just that one. Which of course it's easier to do with your actual finger. Actually, you can't even see me. Stupid. Stupid as a stupid does, man. I can't give it a way to actually to demonstrate negative time what it does. Okay, so normal timeline would end in entropy without a negative timeline. Never-ending cycle. Here's the equator. Here's the equator. Here's zero. Right? Then it goes positive. Then it goes equal, negative in an inverse way. Watch. It does work out together. But see the difference? 1, 2. Hands on the start. If you do it right, I mean, it balances out perfectly, and you can just keep going that forever. It just sways back and forth like a sine wave. Like I said about the universe in one of the earlier videos, the universe has a sound. Bass travels really, really far, and the larger, the wider the frequency, it probably would be sub hearing, but it'd probably be like the lowest vibration. Like its amplitude, but I don't know if it actually goes down way far, if it just kind of skims over. That's its own business, but I mean, it's going slow. You know what I mean? And this timeline's just racing underneath it, and it's just like, you couldn't hear it anyways. But it has basically a kind of a heartbeat. That's what they're saying about the Earth, they're saying about the universe, all that shit. And if I'm right, then at the center of the Milky Way, which is causing it to spiral in, is a massive black hole that is pulling everything into the center, causing it to spiral as it kind of flushes down the drain. We're on the far edge of it. We'd be way away from where that would happen, but I mean, it will happen eventually. But like, it's not anything that unless it decides to like kick up. I mean, if it was a constant, we ain't got shit to worry about. But if all of a sudden it turned on and really started pulling everything in, fucked. Um, but that's true about like tomorrow. If there's an earthquake, fucked. You know, like a bad, like fucking 10 higher. So yeah. Didn't really give. I mean, I talked during the lesson, and Mike said he could hear the strings, but hopefully I got the point got across, if nothing else. If the sound didn't, but yeah. As I said, every day that you wake up is worth more than $10 million. Because if someone were to say, "I'll give you $10 million," you'd take it. And they say, "I'll give you $10 million, but you have to tomorrow you'll be dead." No fucking way. Guess what? Your life's worth more than $10 million to you. Every day that you wake up. Every single day. You wouldn't trade it for $10 million. You wouldn't. Look at it that way, and you got a pretty good life, man. I want to do like a words of wisdom from the dead. I might as well throw it in at the end here. So it's just like lyrics I really like from different artists and stuff. Like Scott Weiland's "Too much tripping in my soul's worn thin." I just love that line because I mean I know what that means. Like I didn't understand what I didn't know what a heroic dose was. I hadn't heard of that, but I knew we'd done mushrooms enough times that I wasn't getting like where I wanted to be unless I threw up. You know, I had to drink some. It was like I said, it was like a tumbler about this large of shroom tea, strong, potent shroom tea. Because we would get like pantyhose stockings, you know, like the brown ones that come in the little egg. We get those, and we just start stuffing. And we'd have like sometimes 2 or 3 of those in the pot, full. You know, it's tight at the end with like whatever, 2 or 3 of those in the pot, boiling. We'd have several of us around waiting to get our cup, and I fill it up here, and I don't know how much I puke out, but I mean, puking out is like your body's hit its max of how much it can take. Anything more would kill you. So it gets rid of anything that it can't process. And of course, like as soon as you, it's like, and it starts getting fucking trippy. Really fucking trippy. I'm like, oh yeah, there's that uncertainty I wanted. Why is the door melting? Why does it look like melting wax? It's not right. And I like it. Why are these tiles moving? They shouldn't be doing that, but it's really rather through the looking glass. I like it. When they're moving like this, I feel like they have emotions, and I'm afraid to step on them. There you go. The couch just sank into the floor. That's what I'm talking about. Completely gone. And then the lamp goes, and bends towards me. I'm like, oh, God, no. And look back, and they're back. And all of a sudden, the lamp sinks into the floor, just gone. And the couch goes, it's a big old couch. He's just bending in towards me. I'm like, oh, that's even worse. Because at least the lamp was tall and thin. This is like a big thing. Just, you alright, man? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go outside. So I prefer to trip with myself, man. But yeah, these ketamine treatments are gonna be kicking in next week sometime. Oh, I got a call at 9 o'clock. What time is it? 6:23. Yeah, that's the time I woke up yesterday morning. I had told them like they asked if I had problems sleeping, and I said sometimes because like if if I get tired out there in the living room, if I get too tired, if I get up to walk to the bedroom, I'm awake. I lay down in bed and just sit there watch. Like, the only thing I can do is like watch TV in bed and hope to fall asleep. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if I lay there on the couch and just go ahead and fall asleep, I'm not gonna get a full night's sleep. I'm gonna wake up, and that's what happened. I fell asleep, and I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And so, and there's like kind of light outside, like it is now. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, let me call the doctor because they said they had, some information. I'm calling. It's like the answering machine. I'm like, oh, I guess they're fucking busy. And it's just crazy. I'm like, hey, yeah, this is Sean. I was calling because you guys left a message saying that I should call about the treatment and stuff. I don't know what time it is. It's 6:30. So tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and call you back during business hours. How about that? All right. So never mind. All right, bye then. You guys are open at 9. So I'm just calling at 6:30 to find out if when you left that message, would you like me to call you during business hours or after business hours to get in touch with you about the message you wanted to give me? Sorry we missed you. You must be at the store or something. Yes, we wanted you to call during business hours. Okay, I didn't know if you wanted me to call during business hours. You're killing me. That's something in my question, in my conversations, and you're killing me. It's just like, I think I told the story of the one sock. I was at a family reunion, and my cousin's fiance, girlfriend, whatever, goes walking by, and she's got one sock on. I deduced the rest. I'm like, why one sock? And she's like, oh, I hurt my foot. I'm like, no. I already got that. Why one sock? Oh, because blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. No. Why one sock? And she had like another answer. I'm like, but why one? Oh, I don't like socks. There you go. There you go. You don't like socks. Okay? I deduced all the rest. You were walking in the grass. You wanted to keep your foot. You probably hurt one foot, like a cut or something. And you try and keep it. I got all that. Why just one out in the grass? Oh, the other ones. I wore that one early this morning. Okay, I just needed an answer because now you're matching the green on the bottom. Yeah, cool on. And then she had the nerve to go, but I understand that. I'm like, no, you don't. Not what you just put me through. You don't get that at all. Why one sock? I hate socks. Makes sense. See ya. We're gonna learn, you guys, one way or another. Shit, we're going on an hour. Fuck, I'm gonna get out of here because it's no longer a lesson, it's now a lecture. So you paid your attention and you're dismissed. I brought my pencil. Give me something to write on, man. I don't feel tardy. I can't tell you how many times I've used that. I don't feel tardy. Sit down, Waldo.